Good evening, everyone. Welcome to tonight's meditation, our neighborhood meditation. I hope you all had a really beautiful day. Here in New Jersey, it was very sunny and warm with beautiful spring flowers everywhere. I hope you're all staying safe as well. And there are a couple of thoughts that I wanted to share with you tonight. There's two parts actually. And the first thing is we've been touching a little bit on the topics of birth and death and the eternal nature of our being. And we also talked a bit about how once you come to realize, for example, humanity being all one, it doesn't make you less compassionate as if we're all just widgets or something. It actually makes you more compassionate as if everyone is your very brother, everyone is your very sister, everyone is your mother, father, daughter, son, whatever. You feel that deep of a connection with every single human being. So your compassion level rises. And I was thinking a lot about our care workers at this time. And care workers tend to be empaths, and they run towards people in trouble. And I see on the news a lot of our care workers, like our paramedics, nurses, doctors, and so on. They're suffering under the weight, the emotional weight of so many deaths. And they're seeing the cycle end of the deaths and probably not so much of the birth end of the cycle. I think that meditation will help our care workers in so many ways. First of all, if someone has the true knowledge of, who am I, who are we, why are we here, the knowledge of birth and death, then while witnessing it, they can have the compassion, but also the true understanding of what's going on. So then they can remain in equilibrium. So you see, we all would cry when someone dies, and we could be feeling so loving towards them. It's like our very own mother, our very own father. And yet we can still remain some equilibrium if we have that deep knowledge of truth that we learn in the silence of meditation. The second thing that is a part of this is in these times when we're put under so much stress, emotional, physical, and mental, we can't constantly be having our emotions right at the forefront. We've been hearing the governors say that, they're saying this is so emotional, having so many of their citizens in their states pass away, yet they have to sort of put their emotions on hold and so that they can deal with this crisis. Well, the way that people put their emotions on hold is it's like tamping them down somewhere inside your your physical being or your emotional being, your subtle being. And imagine if you're holding those stress or emotions in you, you might become very tense or rigid. And so this second part that I'm sharing with you is when you start practicing meditation and you do start to relax, the the tension you had purposely made to keep your emotions down, when that tension relaxes, you may feel emotions start to bubble up. And so that's another reason why we learn our very deep, smooth breathing, and why we learn how to observe thoughts that come in and just let them go without engaging in them. It's like purification, and the way to allow it to happen gracefully and gently is just to keep your breathing slow and even and deep. So even though as you start to relax, you may have emotions come up, like, when you blow the bubbles and they sort of rise up in the air and then they just pop on their own. So imagine if you start feeling like you have strong emotions coming up, just try to keep breathing, observe the emotions, let them come up, leave your body complex and just disappear like those soap bubbles. So let's begin tonight. If you come to the edge of your chair so that your hips are resting close to the edge of the chair. If you're sitting on a hard chair, you can put a folded up blanket or a towel underneath your hips to make it firm but comfortable. Let your legs be off the chair and bent at the knee so that your feet are directly under your knees. And now close your eyes. Let your arms hang loosely at your side as you stretch your spine up nice and tall. Imagine that you're giving a little bit of space between each vertebrae from your tailbone to the crown of your head. If you align your head, neck, and trunk, your ears will be directly over your shoulders, shoulders directly over your hips. This allows your spine to be in its natural S curve. And the weight of your head will rest directly on top, so there's no tipping forward or back. It's kind of like, what's that game, Jenga, where you stack the blocks up really high? If you stack them up just right, they don't tip one way or the other. So if we stack our head, neck, and trunk just right, there's no muscular effort to keep them that way. You can place your hands on your thighs or crossed in your lap. You can have your palms resting on your thighs or hold your palms up with the backs of your palms on your thighs. Now let's just rest here and become aware that you're resting. Become aware that you're allowing yourself to rest. You may find that the minute you sit down and try to rest, thousands of thoughts come galloping into your mind. Sometimes what people do is when they have a meditation practice, they'll sit and they'll leave a pad of paper next to their meditation seat and they'll allow themselves 5 or 10 minutes before meditating to sort of dump anything from their mind they feel they must onto the paper. Then once that's done, then you push the paper away and say, okay, done. Now I meditate. Let's observe our breath. We can keep our busy mind that wants something to do. We can keep it busy by observing the breath. Notice how you're breathing now. Does your breath feel smooth and deep? As you inhale through your nose, mouth closed, feel exhaling smoothly through your nose, mouth closed. Let your belly area be very relaxed. So as you inhale, your belly area moves outward. Exhaling, belly moves back towards your spine. Allow your inhalations to flow right into your exhalations without a pause or jerk. And your exhalations flowing into inhalations with no pause, no break in the breath. Allow your breath to become deep and smooth and even. If thoughts come into your mind, just let them go. Let them float away and disappear like the bubbles we just mentioned. They just pop and disappear. Bring your awareness back to the breath. Just gently bring your awareness back, observing your inhalations and exhalations. Resolving to keep your breath flowing smoothly. Take your awareness to the crown of your head as we now begin to relax our entire body. Feel the sensations on the crown of your head. Relax the crown of your head. your forehead, your eyes and eyebrows, and that space in between your eyebrows. If you can relax your forehead, you can relax your mind. Relax your cheeks and your jaw, hinges of your jaw, so that the teeth just slightly touch in a relaxed way. Relax your mouth, your lips, and your tongue. If you relax the base of your tongue, the root of your tongue, you can relax your urge to speak, thereby helping you turn inward to the silence within. Relax your chin, your neck, check your posture. Is your head, neck, and trunk still in alignment? You tuck your chin in slightly to feel the back of your neck slightly elongate. Relax your neck to shoulders area. Your shoulders. Let your awareness move down your arms, upper arms relaxing, elbows relaxing, forearms relaxing, wrist, hands, fingers, and fingertips all relaxing. Take your awareness back up your arms from fingertips to shoulders. Relax any remaining tension. Then your awareness moves down into your chest, relaxing your entire chest and rib cage. your heart area, your belly and all your digestive organs. Notice if your breath is flowing even smoother now as your chest and belly are more relaxed. Inhaling, belly moves outward. Exhaling, belly moves back towards your spine. Relax your hips, your upper legs, knees, lower legs, ankles, feet, and toes. Feel your entire body relaxed from head to toe, rooted into your meditation position. No urge to do anything except turn inward. Focusing now again on your breath. Feel the touch and flow of your breath in your nostrils. Inhaling, air is cooler. Exhaling, air is warmer. No stops or breaks in the breath, just flowing smoothly. Then in your mind, allow your favorite name or phrase for divinity to rise up in your mind, or your meditation mantra if you have one, or you can count during your inhalations and exhalations. As you inhale, say the name in your mind. Exhaling, say the name in your mind. Or you can count like 1, 2, 3, as you exhale. Keep the name flowing and repeating with the breath, with no break or pause in the breath. Inhale, say the name. Exhale, say the name. Then let your entire awareness be filled with that name as you focus on it and it repeats faster in your mind. Your entire being is focused on the name. Faster it repeats. So it flashes, flashes, flashes in your mind. Flashing so fast it just becomes that vibration of divinity. And you focus on it and you become that vibration of divinity. And then allow that vibration to get to a pinpoint and then drop into the silence of your mind. Mind becoming silent like a smooth lake. Then, as though a tiny pebble was dropped into that lake of silence, the pebble makes the ripples, and as they move outward and get further spaced apart, you recognize it's that name again, repeating in your mind. of the breath again. And then as you inhale, say the name. Exhale, say the name. And moving outward further, become aware of your body shape, the space that your body is occupying in your room. If there are any sounds or sensations in your room, becoming more aware of them, feeling your hands and feet. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. And then bringing your hands up before your heart, you can rub your palms. And when they're warm, you can place them over your eyes. And now we draw ourselves outward more, opening our eyes into the darkness of the palms. Feel that smooth flow of your meditation, continuing with your eyes open as you lower your hands and you realize you can take that meditative flow, that peace that is your true nature, you can take it out into the world with you and share it. I honor all of you joining tonight. Thank you. You can honor each other. And we thank God and all the great saints and sages from all the different meditative traditions for bringing this wisdom to us. Different traditions like religious and scriptural traditions promise us these things that we can all experience in our lifetime through meditation. So much to look forward to. So thank you all again. I wish you a beautiful night and a safe day tomorrow from COVID, and also I hear storms are coming. And I also want to apologize if you guys heard that loud dink sound right in the middle of our meditation. It seems I forgot to turn off AOL. At least it didn't say, "You've got mail," right in the middle of our meditation.